we saw deaths, we saw action, we saw everything. This really would work as the season finale.
Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for the Road Rats. This one is going to be doing my video review for what is the mid-season finale now of Season 2. This one is called A Night to Remember.
Alright guys, this is going to be doing another video for today. This one's going to be doing another video for the Road Rats. This one is going to be doing my weekly review for this week's episode of Season 2 of the Road Rats. This is for Episode 5, which is the mid-season finale. So, yes guys, we do have ourselves a 2-week break for Road Rats after this episode. It'll be back not this week coming up, but the week after that. So, definitely make sure to stay tuned for that. And also, for anybody that doesn't know that, I'll let you know now, yes, there is no episode of Road Rats next week. That'll be premiering the week after that with episode 6. So, damn, what a packed mid-season finale. I really like this episode. This is basically our final showdown with Dawn. This is our final showdown with the Teotihuacans. And I thought it was really, really epic and really, really awesome. So, let's get started from the beginning. We get started with Dax. He's, we have this kind of like montage of them at the trailer park kind of on their way out. And he's, talking to his dad beyond the grave, right? And I really like kind of the setup. Like, you got the dead bodies there that they're kind of burning and stuff. And you've got Jem that goes over there and shoots them over and over and over again, which kind of parallels to something later in the episode, which we'll get into. But anyway, they end up leaving the trailer park in this episode, which was one of my flaws with last week. I'm happy they actually finally left, because the place is gone. Moonvale is done. So they basically go, and you've got Dawn and you got the rest of them that are getting Heather ready because they know that Dax is on the way, and they're on the way to do this deal, right? So he said, bring one guy, but Dax doesn't listen. He brings snipers with him, which are Porkchop, Jem, and some others, and, Dawn's not happy. But he is basically holding Heather against our will, and you've got Dax that's standing there, and he goes up the roof, he goes to try to negotiate, and it doesn't work. He doesn't want to give himself over, and essentially, well, I mean, let's just kind of say it. Dawn kills Heather in this episode. Now, this was a pretty crazy moment. I'm not going to lie, I expected to see it, but it was still a really intense kind of scene when it happened, and when she got kind of thrown off like that, and you got Dax that kind of runs off the roof, goes to see if she's all right, and sadly, she dies. So, for Dax's character, that was really intense. Now, I will say one thing about the episode. It's not a flaw by any means. I think this is one of the episodes of the show that I can actually say is, like, pretty much flawless, to be honest. But one of the things I will say that's kind of a bit iffy with me, I will say, is the death of Heather. While I love it for the story and I love it for Dax's character, I will admit, in terms of that connection with the character, it wasn't there. I'm not a big fan of the character. I think that has a lot to do with it. But like I said, for the Dax character to push his plot forward, it was really good. But in terms of me just caring, like actually feeling sad, it didn't connect well with me, I'll say. But either way, still really good. And I love when Jem from a distance was kind of seeing this and her reaction to this. And she even, had false hope that she was alive, right? So then you get the shootout that ensues, right? You got the battle that comes out. You've got the gunfight back and forth. You got Jem, you got Porkchop, you got everybody else as they're kind of just firing back. And you got a lot of Dawn's people that get killed in the process. And having a battle at the motel was really cool. Really liked the location. I think that was a really wise choice. And yeah, the shootout was really, really intense. And my favorite part of this entire battle was the stuff with Porkchop when he gets attacked by one of, Dawn's guys, right? And you kind of got him fighting back and forth with him, throughout the episode. And you've got Wong in this one that actually saves Porkchop's life. That was really, really good because, honestly, I've been kind of waiting for a moment like that from Wong. I've been kind of waiting to see a scene like that, and we finally got it, and I thought it really paid off. I thought it was really, really good. So, while that happens, you then have the final showdown with Dawn and Dax. Now, these two fight, and it was super intense. Out in the rain, puddles everywhere, that type of thing. And, throughout the whole thing, Dawn is proud of what he did. He's happy about what he did. And I remember even when these two were kind of fighting and when they were kind of battling each other, I even kind of said it when I was watching. I was like, man, I wonder if Jem would come in. That would actually be really cool to get revenge for her mother. And that's exactly what happened. She came in, She handled it, and she shot him, like, I think 3 times before he was dead, made him suffer, made him feel it, you know? And it was super, super awesome. So Dawn is dead. The Teotihuacans are dead. That storyline is over, and I thought it went out with a bang. I mean, literally, right? So obviously, I will say, like, kind of to close off that story, I'll say this. I think that Pablo was overall the best part of this threat. I think Don could have been a little bit better as a villain. I mean, he was good in this one, but I feel like he could have done more in some of the earlier episodes, you know? But he still had a really good exit, and he still had a really good kind of, you know, kind of ending to that character, right? So definitely really good. Really happy to see that kind of storyline be over. Season and a half, I'd say, is warranted for that. And, I think it was very well done. So you've got Dan in this one. Yeah, that's me. You've got Dan who finds this kind of farm that they can kind of stay at because obviously Moonvale is dying. And by the end of the episode, we have a pretty interesting time skip here. From what I understand, we are skipping 3 years after. Okay, so we get a pretty major time skip by the end of the episode. And we kind of see everybody, you know, they kind of all look a little bit older. In particular, Jem, she looks way older now. And, you know, you kind of see how they're doing. Everything's kind of chill and stuff like that. And, well, then you get a bit of a post-credit in this one. So after 3 years, we see that 8-Ball is still kicking. He's still alive. And we get the return of a Season 1 character in this episode who reveals in this one that he is part of the Dragons, guys. The Dragons, which is the upcoming threat in Survival of the Fittest Season 5 and Season 6. So that's really crazy. That's a really crazy reveal. And I remember even kind of seeing that. I was like, damn. I mean, obviously we still have to see a little bit more what the Dragons are about. But if it's any indication on what we've known about them so far, this is going to be really, really interesting. So, man, what a packed mid-season finale. So many questions now. What's going to happen with the Dragons? What's going to happen with our crew? It's been 3 years, so, you know, where is this going to go from here? Are the timelines about to connect to Survival? Because I feel like they're about to. I feel like that's what we're kind of, you know, building up towards, and that's going to be really exciting when the time comes. So, anyway, this one, perfect 10 out of 10. I love the episode. I thought it was incredible, and I'm very excited to see the return of the series in the back half with the final 4 episodes, I believe. Yeah, 4 more episodes. So we'll be back in 2 weeks when the show makes its return. But that is it for this video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Write your comments in the comment section below. And of course, guys, if you're new here, make sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos for the Road Rats. Follow Dan's Walking Reviews, subscribe, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys very soon for another video for the Road Rats. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
My God, no!